On this Friday night, refusing to back down, the news strikes in Iran and Lebanon as the U.S. president unveils his solution to lower oil prices. How Russia will benefit. It's being called a gut punch to Canada's economy. Tens of thousands more jobs shed. This isn't just one bad one. What it might mean for interest rates, pothole patrolling through crowdsourcing. Oh, two road warriors' new solution in Montreal and their hopes to make a nationwide app for that. And honoring a journalist killed in Russia's war on Ukraine. It was always this emotional roller coaster, the Oscar-nominated documentary no one wanted to make. Global National with Donna F. Zen. Reporting tonight, Colleen Christie. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. 2 weeks since the start of the war in Iran, and neither the U.S., Israel, nor Iran are showing any signs of ending the conflict. U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth told reporters today that Iran is, quote, exercising sheer desperation in its counterattacks. His comments follow 6 more U.S. casualties. The death toll is also rising in Lebanon and the humanitarian crisis worsening. As Israel intensifies its strikes on the country, Candace Cole begins our coverage tonight. As the war in the Middle East enters its 3rd week, smoke could be seen over Tehran Friday in the aftermath of strikes on Iran's capital. This time along its southern coast, killing at least 8 people, as the United Arab Emirates says it continues to fight off blatant Iranian aggression. In Iraq, 6 U.S. airmen were killed when a refueling plane crashed Thursday, raising the death toll among American troops to 13. Back in Washington, U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth made unsubstantiated claims Friday about Iran's new supreme leader, Moawba Hami. We know the new so-called not-so-supreme leader is wounded and likely disfigured. Israel suspects he was injured in the initial blast. Hami has called for Iran to keep fighting, saying the Strait of Hormuz can be used as leverage, as its closure has choked off 1/5 of the world's oil supply. Today, under intense domestic pressure to lower prices, the Trump administration lifted sanctions on Russian oil, allowing it to re-enter the market. Ukraine's President Vladimir Zelensky says allowing Iran's ally Russia to earn even more will only further destabilize the Middle East. Canada's jobs market took a surprising turn for the worse. The economy shed 84,000 jobs in February. The national unemployment rate rose to 6.7%. A devastating jobs report, the result of part of Mark Carney's liberal failures. But the economists spoke with said there is no evidence of that. The Ontario government has announced plans to alter Freedom of Information laws to keep cabinet members' records secret. Global News has been engaged in a years-long battle over Doug Ford's private cell phone records, a device he uses to communicate with residents. Venture Academy now says it's winding down operations after 25 years. This follows allegations of mistreatment and sexual abuse. There are looming questions over the deaths of 2 people after they donated their plasma at collection centers in Winnipeg. Friends identified one as Rodiat Alabidi, a 22-year-old student. Manitoba may join other provinces that have banned paying donors. Potholes. They're annoying. They're costly. In Montreal, 2 drivers were so fed up, they've created a website to map them. They created aoy.ca. People can report potholes they encounter all over Montreal and beyond, complete with pictures. Natalie Wilkie has claimed her 2nd gold medal at the Milano Cortina Paralympic Games. She now has 4 medals total. One of the documentaries in the running for an Academy Award tells the story of a journalist killed while reporting on the war in Ukraine. Brent Renault was fatally shot 4 years ago. His brother and friend hope the film sparks a conversation about press freedom. And that is Global National for this Friday night. I'm Colleen Christie. Thanks for joining us. Have a good night. Tonight's Your Canada is this patriotic snow fort in Warman, Saskatchewan. Please email your photos to globalnational@globalnews.ca.